Working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Hey, welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. What up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to the program. It's now that time. You know what time it is. It's time for Let's Go Live with Lamont King. I'm Lamont King, and we are now live. So guess what? Let's go. Let's go. Something like a podcast. Every 60, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 East Coast time. Shout out to everybody watching worldwide. And on the West Coast, I see you. Trending topics, hilarious commentary, celebrity guests, special celebrity interviews, and special guests right here broadcasting live from the newly remodeled Drunken Fruit Studios inside Tiny Closet Command Center.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad efficient.
Peanut Gallery, what up? I see y'all. No individual shout outs. No individual shout outs, but you know, it's a collective. I saw something recently. I almost had to change my ways. It's getting, politically correct. I saw it read that Peanut Gallery had a negative connotation. It wasn't my first time reading it, but I was thinking about it again. And I was thinking about changing the name. Because Peanut Gallery referred to a time where, you know, at certain venues and establishments, Black people were relegated to the balcony. Theaters, movie theaters, and all that kind of thing. And, it was cheap seats. And they had to sit up there and only food available to them was peanuts. So I was thinking, maybe I said, we're in this age where we're trying to rectify and repair, all of those tropes and stereotypes and such. So I was like, Peanut Gallery, man, we don't say picnic. Everybody's on cookout and barbecue. So I was thinking maybe I should change Peanut Gallery to something a little more updated. So I guess maybe I'm thinking one of my my number one that I landed on was the nigger section. Just jokes. It's just comedy. Shout out to the Peanut Gallery. Good to see y'all. Peanut Gallery, it is. I had to get that one off. Yeah, man. Good to see y'all. Shout out to our executive producer, Down the Hall Studio G, Mr. Clarkson, award-winning fact checker in real time, and also our New York bureau chief on assignment, John Watson from All Fun and Games. Hit the thumbs. If you're in the nigga section, hit the thumbs. And turn the reminders on. All right, we got a lot to talk about today. It's a Monday, man. They gave us another one, man. Lord willing, made it through the weekend. You made it. Double vaxxed and you made it back. Oh, bars. Double vaxxed and you made it back. All right. Make sure you visit our sponsor, one of our sponsors, Drunken Fruit, drunkenfruit.com. Spell it right. Wonderful things over there. And as well, our apparel section. Oh, I got a lot of windows open. Hold on. Got to find it first. Sit tight. Don't trip. It's a live show. Where it go at? I got like 27. Oh, they got all the windows. Oh, that's dope, actually. I didn't know you could even do that. 2A apparel. Here it is. Go get you a mug. Sip some tea. You know what I mean? Let them know what time it is, if you will. All right, see them at paranelia.com. Paranelia.com. I'll put that in the because y'all act like y'all don't be paying attention to what I be saying. Paranelia.com. Crazy weekend, y'all. It really was. Before I get into that, how are you though? How's your week going? You know what I'm saying? How's everything? Cool. Money Wheel is up to about courtesy of Haynes on the West Coast. It's up to 115. 115. Slots are still open. They're some of the cheapest slots in town. If you want to get down with the get down, 50-50 raffle on Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. Before the show ends, Let's Go Live Show. You go to Cash App, send that money over $5 a slot, unlimited amount of slots, and 50-50 raffle. We're up to 115, so you'll be playing for half of that, whatever that is. Yes. And the number of the day, man, because I want to hear from y'all, man. There's a lot. I was listening to a lot of talk radio shows and magazine outlets and whatever have you. And people going wild today over like I was shocked. I was shocked at the stuff that was getting people in a tizzy, getting people's panties in a bunch. Like between Nick Cannon's current situation and LeBron, I was really taken aback. Like especially Nick Cannon, because I don't, that gossip juice for me it don't really do it for me. But I know y'all like it. But I was shocked to hear the commentary on one local radio program with people calling in about Nick Cannon. We're going to get to it. But I was shocked. I was shocked and appalled. I was aghast. Yeah, it just surprised me. So anyway, 765 Let's Go One. That's 765-538-7461. Yes. Let's Go One. That's the number. I just wanted to make sure you take it in. Invite somebody to the show right now. Share it on your timelines. Let them know we talking shit for the next hour. So let's talk some shit, shall we? Any questions before we move on? No? Okay, good. Oh, whose birthday is it? Whose birthday? I see somebody's birthday? No? Okay. I missed it. Or maybe they're being funny. Anyway, all right, let's get to a couple stories I want to get out the way first. No particular order. Let's see where we at. No particular order. A couple things I pulled. Have you seen this, though? Simone Biles, right? They added again. I don't, it's weird because I was like, it's almost like those times when it's a slow news day and then there's just an excessive amount of news, like because it was slow. So you make non-stories into stories. I feel like today we leading up to one of those weeks. And normally when that happens, something major is going to happen on Wednesday because they got to pull you back. We already had this crypto crash over the weekend, super dip. I feel like some Wednesday. I feel like it's Wednesday. Put the post-it up. Put the post-it notes. Some Wednesday because these stories is ridiculous, man. So now apparently they giving Simone Biles the Serena Williams treatment. Hear this? Let me take this out of here so we can get more space, more room. Let's read along, shall we? This is the Bro Bible. I don't know. One of these sites. Sports. Dated the 24th. Hold on. That's a couple days ago. So apparently she's out there maxing out. She performed a feat of amazement recently that has never been done before by anyone, much less anybody of her age and ilk. And so now she's getting the scrutiny. And y'all know how much I hate scrutiny. Apparently she's, let's read this commentary of an article. Simone Biles is simply not of this earth. America's most decorated gymnast is gearing up for the Tokyo Olympics, and she's doing things that have literally never been done before. Her new stunts are so dangerous that the sport is limiting her score. Let's read that again. The 24-year-old's new stunts are so dangerous that the sport is limiting her scores. How? Like, who? Who gets to do this? This is my question when I see, heinous, zany shit like this. Like, who do y'all let get away with shit like this? Serena, they did the same to her. Like, couldn't really, there was a time where you just couldn't beat her. So then they changed the dress code. You changed the dress code because I can't beat you. So now I'm going to force you to be uncomfortable and distracted because I can't beat you. These is like, these is 90. I wouldn't even, let me take that back. I was about to say, these is y'all sports. Now, I'm not even going to give y'all that credit. These are sports that y'all have been front and center for a long time. And then when you get somebody that's, watching you, admiring you, growing up watching and training and physically capable to be superior, now you limit. All right, let's keep reading. She did a double pike something or other. She was competing for the first time in 18 months, which is amazing. And she showed up in style. Let's see, you got a couple pictures of her embroidered goat on her thing. Oh, that's tough. On her leotard. That's tough. At 24, self-awareness. So anyway, she reached the vault portion of the event. Biles attempted to move so difficult that no other woman had even attempted it. The Yurchenko double pike. Yurchenko. She landed it in practice a day prior, but had never before done it in competition and was like, okay, what the hell? I'm going to just do it. And did it. We can see it? Let's watch it. Oh, that's practice. Okay, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but it's something amazing, and she did it correctly, and apparently nobody else is even willing to try it. Let's watch it again. Okay, it looks simple enough, I don't know. Too much. So the move begins. They explain the move. Okay, let's keep it moving. She says, oh, here we go. This is her doing it in competition. So I did it in practice. I did it in the gym. Let's just take it to it opened a new window. So we gotta go get that. Stand by. I'm gonna let y'all see this too, because I want to see it. Hold on. Stop tripping. All right, here we go. This is her doing it in competition. You've seen her doing it in practice with ease and flawlessness. Now this is her doing it in competition in real time.
Again. And forget about her. How much of you guys...
First woman in history to perform the move.
I mean, since the very first moment that we actually saw this.
Complete calmness. Right I'm the master of my sport. There's nobody better than me.
Been absolutely.
I do commercials. I be on TV shows. I'm not tripping.
Here we go.
My hair be done. I ain't tripping off y'all. Bing, 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 bong. But here's the thing. With the little stumble, even with the stumble, don't nobody know how to do it.
Yesterday Simone told us that she likes.
So the amount of points off she might even got in the stumble don't affect her overall scores. You see what I'm saying? Let's watch that part again. Bing, 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 bong. Like the fact that you didn't fall on your ass, you already is moving in the top performer. All right, let's go back to the article. The other article. Where it go at? All right, let's read. Hold on, bring y'all back with me. Stay with me, because we got to get to the real part of it all. So there's a scoring dispute. So despite the extreme difficulty, the vault was given a provisional score. A provisional score of 6.6. To put it in context, that is virtually equivalent of what Bao scores on all her other vaults, because they didn't know how to score it because they had never seen it before. The limited points available for a successful Yurchenko double pike frustrated her, as it should and would anybody. Speculation suggests that the move is scored so low because of its safety for gymnasts who can't do what. Come on, man. Y'all be, man. They just 2021 is a motherfucker. 2021 is like really face raping 2020. I mean, the amount of to the face disrespect that we sit here and tolerate after last summer is astronomically phenomenal. Let's read this again. They suggest that the move is scored so low because of its safety for gymnasts who can't do what Bao's done. If you can't do what she do, then you're never gonna. How do I say this? You're never gonna beat her. You're not gonna win. Train harder. Do better. What are we teaching a generation? So they say by giving it a low start value, it might keep others from attempting the insane vault. Oh my gosh, I hate it here. Others believe that the low score stems from Bao's being too good. There might be a concern she will run away with the competition by attempting and landing moves that her competitors wouldn't even dare try. That's called being good. Oh my God, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. We got to separate from the Olympics too. We got to have a Black Olympics because y'all want to just do right. Why we got to? It almost be annoying. I'm all for having separate shit, just because I'm used to it, and just because y'all have forced that. But it's annoying. Like, why can't I just get in the main shit and be good enough to win and keep winning? Why y'all got that shit gets on my nerves. All right, let's go to the phones. 765. Let's go one. 765. Let's go down the hall for real-time fact-checking. Studio G, Mr. Clarkson. What's good with you?
What's up, bro?
This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Simone is officially really entered rare air because now she's in a special class of athletes where they've changed the rules for them because no one can do what they're doing. So she now is in the lore of Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, all these, because Wilt Chamberlain alone is responsible for 6 different rule changes. Now this is actually Simone Biles' 3rd different rule change. So Wilt is offensive goaltending, defensive goaltending. They widen the size of the lane, and inbounding the ball, and of course my favorite one is free throw shooting. So he was never a great free throw shooter, right. And at that time it wasn't a lane violation. So he would shoot the ball off the back of the rim when he was in college, and he would perfectly hit it on the back of the rim and leap from the free throw line to tap it in. And he would do this repeatedly. Yeah. So they had to change that rule as well too. Shaq, of course, would hack a Shaq because that was just ridiculous. That was no fun. But now this makes Simone's 3rd rule change. So yeah, I'm really rooting for a Black Olympics. Yeah, I'm really rooting for Black Olympics.
But the thing is, it's just so disappointing because it's like there are a group of people, some committee, some board, who have agreed and was like, yeah, no, this is the right thing to do. And there's no other group of people that's like, no, fuck are you talking about? No. Stop. She's training extra hard and she's extra good. She needs to win until she can't win anymore. That's competition. That's the nature of physical sport. It just
Or how about this? Why don't you get in the gym and decide to come up with some stuff that can't nobody else do?
Yeah, you were right.
Like, I guess what it is that they're not growing their sport, they're actually weakening it. By allowing it to happen. Because it's like, where does imagination come from? You know, I'll give you another example. Why do I know this? Oksana Bayou, who was the French figure skater. She would do that backflip. She would get penalized all the time because nobody can
backflip on skates. Yes,
no one else could do it. So in competition, she would get killed for it. And it got to the point where she would just basically do it, and get the crowd behind her, and they would give her a crazy score, and she would enjoy them booing together. I don't know, man. I just wonder, why would you limit your sport like that? Like, are you that pressed to make everybody comfortable that you don't want to have competition?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody was fine with saying, oh no, she's too good, this is not going to be watchable. No, if you hinder her, it's not going to be watchable. I'm not going to want to watch people attempt average shit that they all can do.
Right. But I think all sports have done this. Because now I'm thinking, Tiger Woods, when he was driving the ball off, they made the courses longer, because they're like, well, maybe we can control him.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you want to control the great athletes in your sport? Like, let them do their thing. They're getting you the money.
And oddly enough, baseball has made changes to make hitting home runs easier. Oddly enough.
Well, no, that's the thing. Actually, not this year. They've actually made hitting home runs harder. It's like we're on no hitter number 7 or 8 at this time, which is impossible. It's literally impossible. We're on track to have probably 20, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 no hitters, which is insane because they've made the baseball smaller.
They made. I didn't realize that they made. I know they adjusted over the last few years the what do you call it, the box, the batter's box or whatever, the square, square in which the umpire is using. I didn't realize that. I never watched baseball until a few years ago. I didn't realize it was just based on the umpire's judgment. I had no clue. It's an imaginary box that he's judging, and I was like, oh, that's why they argue so much. I was like, that's impossible.
Yeah, because it's a box between your elbow and your knee. And the funny thing about it is he actually has the worst view of it.
Right. The camera has a better view.
At 95, 96 miles an hour, you're going to tell me if something was just over in the play. And the thing, and I don't want to be a ageist here, but when we look at a good majority of these umpires, they're older white men.
Yeah.
You really trust in their eyesight?
Yeah.
Older white men's eyesight has historically not been good.
No, it's been the worst. But hey, man. Bro. But there you go. I appreciate that, Mr. Clarkson.
No doubt.
See you shortly. All right, so there's that story. Disgusting. Ew. Yuck. All right, let's go to another one. Let's see if I can find a happy one. So good luck to Simone Biles. Salute to her. Congratulations and all that. Just talent. I mean, geez. That's what you want, ain't it? Elementary school and club teams and all that. Like, you train it. What do you got? So now my question is, like, coaches. What do we, if we're coaching, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I'm coaching some 10-year-old soccer girls or women's gymnastics. I'm coaching. What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to tell you to strive for, to shoot for? We can get out there. We're going to do it tomorrow. We may win. Girls, I want you to play like your life doesn't depend on it. I want you to go out there and give it your most. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get out there and fight for the most part. I want you to get out there. We're going to train as hard as we need to reach the median level scoring. Like, how do you even coach? You can't even coach to be the best. because you be the best and you don't get rewarded. All right, let's move on. Interesting. Wow, shit, man. As I told you, a lot of little stories is like, how, what? Like, slow news day, but y'all you gonna make this big? Y'all made that big? All right. North Korean. Any North Koreans in the peanut gallery? Make sure we all safe. This is a level of politics that I'm just not really familiar with. I've watched several documentaries, but of course, well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say you get one side, but I've actually watched a couple documentaries that were from the North Korean perspective. When I tell you wild shit, but then I can't really say wow, because I'm sure that the way they're indoctrinated and the way they receive their media, they look at us the same way we look at them. I would guarantee it. I'm pretty sure. They probably think, what the fuckery that goes on over here, like we are cultists. They probably think all of us, because looking at the documentaries I done seen about North Korea, I'm like, all of y'all in a cult. Y'all follow one guy, dear leader, and he's God, and just his family is in charge for the last 80, 90 years. They probably look at us and be like, y'all let these people treat y'all any kind of way? Y'all let law enforcement and government shit on y'all for 200 some odd years? Shit, it wouldn't happen over here. Like I literally, they probably look at us the same way we look at them. All right, let's go to this story, because homegirl's a G. Apparently, North Korean officials are scared after Kim Jong-un's sister has their colleagues executed. That's the headline. All right, now let's zoom in real quick before we can get into the story. Let's look at it, right? Let's do a little scrutinizing and profiling. She reminds me of every villain in those movies where there's an Asian woman villain. I'm stereotyping, but you know they use the same actor. What was it? Was it Rush Hour? I think it was Rush Hour, and she was in a couple other joints. Hidden Tiger, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She always plays the same role, little evil face joint, be killing everybody and kicking everybody in the face. That's what this one looked like right here. All right, let's move on. This article was originally published by Radio Free Asia and is reprinted with permission. It's dated on the 24th. Current courtesy of American Military News. Never heard of it. So a little bit of spin here. Government officials in North Korea are living in fear after a series of executions of their colleagues on the orders of Kim Jong-un's powerful sister, Kim Yo-jong. Yo. I wonder if they see her. They'd be like, yo. And she kills somebody. Yo. Anyway. Since her brother's rule began in 2011, Kim Yo-jong's rise to power in her own right culminated in her becoming an alternate member of the Politburo in April 2020. I would be willing to bet, I can't see the chat right now, none of you have ever heard of her. So interesting how now we getting her backstory. At the time, her brother was rumored to be having health issues, and some experts believe she could have been an option to replace him in the event of his death. Wow. I think he was dealing with COVID last year, wasn't he? On the low, right? She was demoted during the ruling Korean Workers' Party 8th Party Congress this past January, but becoming just a member of the party's Central Committee with her rank reduced. So then she started offing people. In November last year, a gold smuggling incident was reported to the Central Party. A total of 10 state security. Oh, I've seen this movie. 10 state security officials and soldiers of the border security demand were executed by firing squad, while 9 residents were in prison for life. Dozens of their family members, meanwhile, were sent to political prison camps, said the source, who requested anonymity for security reasons. You best believe. Shit. I seen that movie. Here's what happened. She thought she was going to get a bigger position. She did not. So she uncovered a cover-up. People moving gold bricks over the border. Government dudes. She was like, oh, nah, so I couldn't be a part. Oh, okay. I'm snitching. Everybody getting it. I seen that movie. I think it's in theaters now. Off with y'all heads. Let me see what else. Let me see, what does it culminate? Is the U.S. going to do anything? Probably not. There have been a series of executions of officials for being anti-party revolutionists. Resentment against... Oh, so they don't really like her. Kim Yo-jong is deepening further. They don't really like her, but she got the authority. She better watch her back. I just thought this was interesting because you see what, how they get down in other parts of the world. And it's wild because they whole population, or most of them, the ones that are still there, they ride for their government, like in a weird way, like in a major way, like worship. But then you think about it, it's not so bad because it's very similar here. But executions though, and then so you look at like people like Marjorie Taylor Greene and what's the other little joint that packed a pistol, in the Capitol, Bobert. You know what I'm saying? Like they wish they was on this kind of time. It's the type of energy that they professing to be like, but they nowhere near it. They scary. All right, there's that story. I just thought y'all should know that. That's what's going on in other parts of the world, man. She mean business. Yo mean business, yo. Yo serious. Like that ain't even slang. Yo out here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got a newcomer, Selena Spencer, says that I heard she has something else to say the least. She executed a man in helicopter blades. How the which? How they do that? Oh, she on that real. They probably doing it in public over there too. We won't see that though. Man. All right, moving on. Couple more of these I thought was interesting. Thought y'all should know. Not your run-of-the-mill stories. You dig me? Oh, I guess you'll like this. Some of you will like this. All you double vackers, you'll like this. Look at this headline. Oh, surprise. Hold on, let me do my fake voice. Oh, what a surprise. Oh, let me oh, what a surprise. Former FDA chief. This had people that read was, in the movie where they fake like they acting. Oh, former FDA chief. There is growing circumstantial evidence that COVID could have come out of a lab. Oh, really? Is that a fact? It's all dated on May 24th. Let's read, shall we? Oh, unless we got a video. See what they're talking about. Because I thought it came from the wet mart with the bat. That's what I thought.
Growing circumstantial evidence.
Okay, here we go. Let's listen to this. Because I thought they told me it came from the wet mart with the bat. I like saying wet mart. With the wet mart. The wet food mart in the bat, and it was the bat, and it was in the Wuhan food mart, but it was right next to the facility, but it didn't come from the facility. Facility just happened to be there. That what they told us, right? Last year? Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's watch this.
Scott Gottlieb, the former head of the Food and Drug Administration, said Monday that there is growing circumstantial evidence suggesting that COVID...
Well, I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt that. Why? I haven't watched this video. Why is she talking the same way I was just talking? Oh, the coincidences, man. I'm ahead of my time. All right, let's try it again.
Scott Gottlieb, the former head of the Food and Drug Administration, said Monday that there is growing circumstantial evidence suggesting that COVID-19 may have originated in a lab and not in nature. CNBC's Squawk Box co-host Rebecca Quick asked Gottlieb what he made of a Wall Street Journal article published Sunday that said 3 employees at the Wuhan Institute of Virology had sought hospital treatment for flu-like symptoms around the same time COVID-19 began to emerge in China. Gottlieb said, quote, I think the challenge right now is that the side of the ledger that supports the thesis that this came from a zoonotic source, from an animal source, hasn't budged. And the side of the ledger that suggests this could have come out of a lab has continued to grow.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. Hey. That's courtesy of thehill.com. So I guess questions. There's some questions now. People are asking questions. Fauci said he's not convinced. But you never know. You never know. It could have came from a Because sometimes when I go to these wet marts and I order the kebab, sometimes the bat meat is not done, so you never know if you're getting what you asked for at these wet marts. Okay, that's my Fauci. I've never done Fauci, but that was a pretty good Fauci. But look for more this week. I ain't saying one way or the other. I'm just saying what I remember from last year. And then now this is such a surprise because everybody, I do believe, all of you thought the same thing last year. So don't try to act brand new like you was always hip and ahead of the curve. All of y'all thought the same shit. All right. Because when I go to a wet mart and all right. But you got to ask for the bat without the bones. It's got to be Filet-O-Bat. Okay. I have to do Fauci more often. He's a funny one. All right, let's go. All right, here's some funny. Let's get this before we get to this LeBron conversation and this Nick Cannon. All right, well, last one. You'll like this. Trust me. Woman strangles husband with her buttocks during a fight. All right, what are y'all fighting about? All right, this is Saturday. Hey, wait a minute. What's today? I thought today was... today's the 24th. Oh, all these were today. I don't know why I thought today... Did I date this the 26th? I'm in the future. I dated this show. Hold on, stand by. I got to go back to this. I can't believe y'all let me do that. Y'all correct me on everything else. Ain't say shit about the date I put in here. Slipping. Oh, so when I was looking at the 24th, I'm thinking that was 2 days ago. All of these are new today stories. All right, so 22nd is Saturday. All right, let's get into it. It's a live show. Don't trip. All right, a woman 45 is facing a murder charge after allegedly strangling her husband with her buttocks when she reportedly sat on his neck during a fight. Tatiana O, who weighs more than 100 kilograms. What's that, anybody in the chat? What's that in American? 100 kilograms allegedly refused to let go until her partner, Adar, begged forgiveness. This is some Australia shit right here. The man's daughter says she saw her dad pinned face down on the bed. He was face down and his wife was ass up. Allegedly refused to let go until her partner begged for forgiveness. The man's daughter, and ran to seek help from neighbors in the Russian city of, this ain't Australia. Where is this? In the Russian city, Novouchezhsk, according to evidence. A female neighbor came to the home but decided it was domestic dispute that the couple would solve. It was reported. Well, that's the female neighbor. She couldn't have been a Karen. She decided it's not my business, and she left. Interesting. Soon afterwards, the wife screamed, prompting the neighbor to rush back and call for help. Paramedics pronounced the common-law husband dead at the scene. Such a tragedy, not making fun of his death. Medical examination found that he had died from asphyxia from blocking the respiratory system, as his face was wedged in between the mattress, with the woman sitting on his neck and using her legs so he could not lift. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's terrible. Strangled husband to death with her buttocks after drinking too much alcohol. Man, all right. Okay. I guess that's what 100 kilograms is. She was sentenced to 18 months of corrective labor in order to pay some short money in moral damages. Wow. That's amazing. However, this week, an investigative committee announced it's pressing for a new murder charge against the wife. Okay, all right. Oh, what that mean? Yeah, okay. Okay, now we know what 100 kilograms is. They both were drinking heavily. That's when alcohol goes wrong. Man, with her butt cheeks. Can you imagine? Strangled your ass to death. That's a pretty assy story. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. He probably was like, come here, sweet cheeks. Oh, man. Terrible. All right. Throw your best punchlines in the chat, if you will. All right. We'll keep it moving. All right. So let's get to it. There are like 4 more stories, but I think this is about the time. I think y'all warmed up. Talk about this Nick Cannon. And partly 2 stories I'm going to lay out. The LeBron joint and the Nick Cannon joint. Now, here's the Nick Cannon story. This is what I just did not understand. Oh, let me take this down. I had this up there the whole time. This is what I didn't understand. All right, let me give you the basis first. I'll take this caption off. Put the phone number up. Feel free to call at any given time. Here's Nick Cannon's story. I don't get what's got everybody in a tizzy. Apparently, he's expecting his 7th child, having had four within 6 months with 3 different women. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen the picture. Nick Cannon is reportedly expecting a child with model Alyssa Scott. She's a wilding out girl. I mean, all right. Model Alyssa Edwards is reportedly expecting Nick Cannon's child, meaning the comedian will become a father. Oh, now I get it. Okay. I couldn't understand why all these black people on these radio shows were mad. Now it makes sense. Because I'm like, y'all don't care this much. No, you don't. Not with Antonio Cromartie out there, not with Sean Kemp out there. Y'all don't care this much. But now I get it. I think it's more of a protection-based outrage because of what he's been through lately. This is my theory. Right now in real time as I'm looking at the picture. I think it's more so a protection-based outrage from the community because this is unexpected given what he's had to deal with in the last few months and given the positions that he takes. You see this and you like, Nicky baby. Why, Nick? Because when you order the bat, sometimes you have to no. So the host of the U.S. version of The Masked Singer 40 is currently expecting twin boys with DJ Abby De La Rosa 30, and he recently welcomed daughter Powerful Queen. Oh, that's tough. With model Brittany Bell 33. With whom he also shares 3-year-old son, Golden and Powerful Queen. That's tough. He's already fathered to twins Monroe and Moroccan, 10, who he shares with ex-Mariah Carey, 51. Oh, didn't know that. 51? Okay, Nick. Nick out here shooting the cannon. This week, Alyssa shared a picture with her baby bump on Instagram page with the caption Zen S Cannon. However, the image has been since deleted. Yeah, because he called her and was like, knock that shit off. All that bragging and all that. I think that's the issue that people have. As well as this here. Here we go. That's Abby De La Rosa. So that's the other one. Y'all can see that, right? Wait, let me come back to the page. Y'all can see that. Loose cannon, Mr. Clarkson says. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back. So this is the other one. So she got the, and he there with her. Like this is the part that I didn't find a problem with. I didn't understand. All right, and that's the originals. Okay. Ex-girlfriend Brittany Bell. He had 3 kids with her, 2 with Mariah. That's 5. And then twins on the way. I don't know. 765, let's go on. 765, let's go on. What's the problem? Like really? The man has the money. I was hearing all kind of scrupulous scrutiny about is the father home and he won't be. It's 4 different households now, and I was like, when have y'all ever cared? Tom Brady got 2 kids the same age, and he was celebrated. Like what? Like Nick Cannon clearly is not hurting for money. He has a good relationship with one of his exes, 2 the mothers of his children, and they have good relationships with each other. How does that make you mad? Like they were really going off on the radio. I didn't even get it. I was like, damn, what Nick do to y'all? But then I seen what I had seen just now. First of all, she's from Guam. I don't even know what Guam is. But then I seen this one, Wild and Out Girl. I think that might have struck a nerve with some people. But he out here shooting the club up in a way that it's not malicious and it has no deadbeatery to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was like, "Oh, that's crazy for the kid." Like, they just went out on a he just recently went out on a well publicized double play date with like 2 of the moms and like 4 of the kids. Like, if he making it work, how is that problematic? Maybe somebody can help me understand. 765 Let's Go One 765. It's a live show. 538-74661. You got a problem with Nick's Cannon and you know and him wilding out? Like, what will be the real issue for him if he can provide financially, emotionally, and otherwise for his 7 kids? Your grandmama had 12 kids, and all they had was love. They ain't got no money. How? Why y'all so worried? Because he got 4 baby mamas. You got 15 half uncles and aunts. It's like 3 sets of aunts and uncles. You got this set, that set, and that set. They all share, one parent, and they made it work in the 50s with no money. Y'all tripping. Jay Johnson says Nickelodeon. Yes, Nickelodeon. Like, I've heard the stories, right, of people that say, we agreed that if we were at a certain point, well, it was in a movie too. At a certain point, we'll just have a kid and agree to co-parent and all that. Like, what if they did that? You don't know. What if they did that? What if he was just like, I just want to give you a baby? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't say shit about Erykah Badu. Uh-oh. He's saying too much, y'all. Wait a minute. No. He's saying too much. Y'all ain't saying nothing about Erykah Badu. Like, willfully getting having a baby with a dude you not with just for the sake of making a artist haven, making a band camp in the crib. Y'all ain't say nothing. So I don't know. Don't nobody want to talk about it. That's fine. We'll move on. I'll keep that story open. The phone's just open. 765. Let's go on. I just really was taken aback at the fury. His callers was going off, and I was like, man, what if they planned this? Like, what if that's what he wanted to do? He wanted to get a black one, a singer, a model, a bohemian type, and he got the money to do it, and he's stable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'll just go back to real-time fact-checking with Mr. Clarkson down the hall in Studio G. Welcome back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Guinness Book of World Records is going to go and post this story. AP's going to grab it. But congratulations to Nick Cannon for already having the cast for Wildin' Out 2.0.
Yeah, yes.
With all the kids.
Yes. Yes.
You don't got to pay nobody. Just give the kids alone.
Yes. Yes. And let them wow out. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
How'd y'all get here? By me wilding out. Now, you here.
Who we here to what's the joke? The family reunion. Who we here to something seasons. Who we I forgot how it goes.
This girl right here, she is my sister.
Yeah.
Because we both share the same
reunion. Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
But I mean, for what it's worth, the mama met him. That's a love story. I met your mama on the show. I was paying her, and that's a love story.
Yeah, I was paying and laying. I was laying how you paying. You know what I'm saying? Me, if you gonna lay how you pay, you understand? She was on payroll.
And like they only mad at Nick because the new one's got blonde hair.
And so
call it what it is.
That's what it is. And I just arrived at that discovery just by pulling the story up because I didn't know that before. But when I seen it, I was like, oh, I get why you're mad. I get it. Because he was all on the black man, righteous, the original man. And then he got you Got you a cave joint. Oh my God. Oh my God. I get it.
Yeah. All right. I mean, come on. We should have better things to do. We should really collectively have better things to do. Nick has been in the limelight for 20 plus some years. No real controversy to me. I'm letting him slide on.
Yeah, give him a pass. He gets a pass. Absolutely. Nick gets a pass on that ass.
All right. He can't pass on that ass.
He can't pass on that ass. So we give him a pass on that ass. All right, Nick can. All right, LeBron. Let's move on to LeBron because, man, the balls of this guy, literally. Well, figuratively, the balls of this guy. So your man. Let me find this story first because it's kind of recent. So here's what Charles Barkley had to say. Recently, LeBron was made aware, or it came out, that my man went to a party with Puffy and Drake, broke protocols. You know, they got in playoffs, and it's not a bubble no more, but in NBA, they got these, you know, you got to do certain things, you got the COVID protocols or whatever. And, you know, he survived the bubble. He at home 3-4 months. I mean, he down in Florida last year. His son is at home, Brownie, smoking weed and cussing out people on Instagram Live and TikTok and all that and Snapchat. So, but this time he we moving around a little bit different, but they still got protocol. He broke protocol, went to the party. And now the question becomes, does he meet with the same league scrutiny that other players got? Because it was somebody else who just recently did it and got suspended. So Charles Barkley jumps out there. Y'all know how I really don't feel Chuck. But Chuck asked the question. Says NBA doesn't have the balls to suspend LeBron James for coronavirus protocol breach. Oh, can I get some video? Do we got video? Can I get video on this article? I didn't read this one. In an interview with Yahoo Sports, this is sportingnews.com, Barkley ripped the league for its apparent preferable treatment of the Lakers superstar, saying the NBA ain't got the balls. Damn! Ain't got the balls to suspend LeBron heading into the playoffs. Didn't they just lose game 1? Oh, here we go. Let's get some video. Because I was in the middle of typing something the other day, and I was like, I'm going to just leave it alone because I ain't feel like the LeBron joints. Because as much as I love him, God, he's the worst actor. I mean, hopefully Space Jam will be a good watch. But on the court, man, he slows the game down. Oh, my God. He talks to the ref after this is his number one move. This is his second move. This is number one move. This is his second. It's move one. That's a triple threat position. He talks to the ref after every play on offense and defense. It's annoying. The other day, man, where they beat when they sent the Golden State home, and he got hit in the face or whatever and was on the ground. Like, I think it should be a rule, man. When you be on the ground looking like you can't get up, if you get up immediately, you gotta go out the game, man. You can't just be like, oh, this shit is near death. I'm on the ground rolling around and holding near death. And then when they about to go to commercial and the players come get you, it's right, and you just pop up and you got regular face. Nah, man, you should have to go to the bench. That should be a new rule. You can't fake that whole, spending time on the ground rolling around like somebody done just kicked your kidneys out your back, and then you just get up and just walk off once they call the flagrant foul. Nah, man, his acting, and then hit the game winner in front of Steph Curry from like 30 feet. I'm like, you wasn't hurt. You Bama. I digress. So I was gonna tweet something like that the other day, and I was like, nah, LeBron does too much in the community, man. Let me lay off him. Even though I was mad that they sent Steph home. But apparently Chuck give a damn.
Just came out and said Bron violated COVID protocols with a release party he was at. But his availability to play is apparently not in question. How do you feel about that?
Hey, listen, I love Adam Silver. Rest in peace, David Stern, the best commissioner in sport. The NBA ain't got the balls to LeBron James. Zero. Listen, today, when I read that, I just, like sometimes you read stuff, you just don't allow it. Hey, the NBA, they ain't got.
Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta pause this. I can't see y'all. Hey, is Chuck drunk? Chuck drunk. Is this before or after the show? or during? And who does dude get the interview? Why we can't get the interview on Let's Go Live? Who does regular face do? Chuck drunk. Look, wait, all right, let's continue. Chuck drunk.
Got no chance of suspending LeBron James. Like if it was a nobody, they would put him in health and safety protocol. Ain't no way LeBron James is gonna be set out because of health and safety protocol. When I read that, I just started laughing. LeBron James is playing Sunday. Gary.
They were saying like the NBA has 2 set of rules.
First of all, I want you to stop giggling like that, my guy. Stop giggling.
Damn right they got 2 set of rules, and they should. It's LeBron James. You feel me?
Dunk Bay. Okay, I got to see what's up with Dunk Bay. How they get Chuck? I want to get Chuck drunk. I only want drunk Chuck though. I don't want to interview regular Chuck because some of the shit he be saying, I'd be like, knock it off. You don't even know what you're talking about. But I want drunk Charles Barkley. Hey, Mr. Clarkson, work on that, man. So we can see if we can get drunk Chuck. But yeah, so double standard, we know it's been in place for all that long, but I think COVID is a little more serious. So if y'all gonna play like it's serious, then I don't know, man. You know, they'll probably do like baseball or football. They'll be like, well, we've decided to tack on his penalty, wait to the end of this season and tack it on to the beginning of the next season. They'll probably do some dumb shit like that. But, if they're keeping up the portrayal that they have been since last summer of taking COVID super seriously, even more so than the other sports, in my opinion, I think, man, that double standard, you really... You know, they always say they don't tolerate talking about refs, the officiating, right? Because it compromises the integrity of the game. You do something like this, you're doing the same thing. My opinion, you compromising the same level of integrity. Because I'm like, oh, y'all, you're not authentic. Like you let somebody else, some regular role player dude, he had to eat the suspension. He took money out of his pocket. If I was him, like I think somebody said it, if I was him, I would sue the league. If you don't, at least one game, penalize or punish or fine LeBron, you gotta get my money back, champ. You gotta get my money back. I ordered the bat, but when it came, it kind of looked like a rat. So I don't. Okay, all right. Hey, Chuck was drunk. I ain't never seen Chuck like that. Black people ain't gonna watch. Nola says black people ain't gonna watch if they suspend LeBron. Hey man, it's a lot of stuff that we say we wouldn't do if you know what I'm saying. I feel like if that's the case, man, that's too much power. That's too much power for one man to have. If that's the case, but I damn sure still would watch. What you talking about? All right. We'll leave on a high note since y'all all scary. Nobody will call in. One last story. So we'll wait to see how that plays out. Whether or not they do anything. Because I don't believe they had the balls either. And the nerve of LeBron to just... LeBron got some big goons. Some big balls. He just was like, I'm going. And they going to be taking pictures? I'm going to be in all the pictures. And I ain't telling nobody. I ain't asking for permission to go. It's my league, punk. Kwame Brown, you better shut your goddamn mouth. This is my league, punk. All right. All right, one last story. Where it go? Oh, let's leave on a positive, man. Let's see if we can get her on the show. This is real positive. I'm gonna drop this little tease, man. I'm gonna talk about this on Wednesday. I don't know if y'all saw this, man. This is amazing. I followed the page. Didn't know that this was her story. She'd be dropping little financial jewels or whatever. 28-year-old single mom turned her $1,200 stimulus check into a $1.3 million business. First of all, let's just do that. Ellie Jope. Ellie Talks Money. That's her handle on social media. She's a business coach based in Los Angeles. She used her stimulus check to start her coaching business, spending on startups. I'm gonna save that. I just wanted to tease that with y'all because I think that's an amazing headline of a story And we got to take a deep dive into that. Talk about Wednesday, what you use your STEMI for. Like, did anybody watching this use their stimulus for anything other than catching up? So I want to hear some success stories, and I want to hear some failures too. Did you blow it at the casino? That one time, or did you really spread it out and made it stretch? Because I was just doing my I was just getting my taxes together, and I realized I didn't get all 3 of the STEMIs, so I could have started a whole business. I got 1 and 3. I didn't get 2. So now I got to do the research. I don't know how I didn't get 2. How I get 1 and 3, but not the second one. So y'all hindering me, because I could have started a business like this young lady and could be worth $1.3 million in a year. That's a year. That's a year's time. I want to know what she did. So we're going to figure that out on Wednesday. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. It's been fun. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hope to see you back. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. And, hey, man, share this on your timeline. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody about the show. It's live. They got the audio version. You subscribe on Apple Podcasts and whatnot. And we got a lot of different things going on. Hank said that I filed my 2019 tax. I did. Oh, but I might have did it after. That's why I ain't get. Is that what you're saying? That's why I ain't get the second stimulus? Because I filed it after. Oh, that might be it. But I did file. So am I still entitled? Can I still go back and get it? We gotta get my man Rashad Holloway back on Holloway taxes. We're gonna do that too. So we can answer those questions, because I need that stimmy. I need to start that business. You know what I'm saying? So I can go out to eat. And I can order bat. And hopefully when the bat comes to the table, I can eat it with chopsticks, because I like eating. All right. There it is, y'all. Roland Martin, I appreciate you standing by, trying to get on the show. We ran out of time. We would have appreciated your expertise, but we just don't have the space. So hopefully we'll get you on the next show. Everybody else, we appreciate y'all, man. Be safe. Do what you need to do out here. Don't do nothing you don't need to do. And hopefully we'll see y'all on the next go round, man. Appreciate y'all.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.